Hey, what's up? I am, yes indeed, the metal monk himself. The monk of malted hops and whatever. I am Brother Brew. Welcome to the very first episode of the Metal Monestary. Okay. First story that's up for you, well, it's a sad story. There's no getting around it. I hate for the first episode of my new show to have this, but as most of you know, we lost a legendary drummer. Our AJ Pero, the drummer for Twisted Sister, who had been there for 32 years, passed away yesterday morning at the age of 55. He had a heart attack on his tour bus. He basically passed away in his sleep. And all I gotta say is, this is Brother Brew. See you on the other side, man. Keep him rocking up there. Let's have a moment of silence, shall we? More news from the Slipknot camp. Mick Thompson, the guitarist, well, him and his brother got into it. Let's roll that maniacally metal footage, shall we? Yeah. After a knife fight that recently landed him and his brother in the hospital, Slipknot's Mick Thompson is now seeing the legal consequences from the altercation. According to the Des Moines Register, Thompson and his brother have both been charged with disorderly conduct for the fight. The brothers were reportedly involved in a scuffle when police arrived on the scene early in the morning of March 11th. The fight escalated from the house outdoors where police found them. According to the police report, it was stated that both brothers appeared to be intoxicated. Each brother sustained injuries, with the Slipknot guitarist reportedly being stabbed in the back of the head. Luckily, none of the injuries were considered life-threatening, and both were eventually booked and released after being checked out of the hospital. Both Mick and his brother Andrew are expected to appear in court on March 30th to answer to the disorderly conduct charges. According to Blabbermouth, the brothers could be fined $65, $625, or spend up to 30 days in jail depending on the court's ruling. The latter potential ruling could cause an issue for Slipknot, as the band is set to kick off their spring tour on April 25th in Fort Myers, Florida. However, Slipknot's manager told an outlet that the incident will not impact any of the group shows. And let this story end on a, well, the more you know, the more you think type of moment. As tempting as it may be, please do not go around stabbing family members in the head. I know it's hard, but in general, you'll fuck up your life a little bit, at least. I mean, God knows if Slipknot can tour for the next 30 days, if they lock the both of them up. So, as hard as it may be, I say again, do not stab your family members in the head. Have some patience. Smoke a joint, drink a beer, have some patience. Oh God, Kiss is being assholes again. Well, I guess it's true. And this time it's not Gene, it's Paul. If Gene's not being a jackass, then Paul's gotta take up the slack. In an interview shown on Loudwire.com, he was quoted as saying, we do not owe the fans nostalgia. That is in reference to many outspoken rockers, such as Dee Snider, for example, saying that Eric Singer and Tommy Thayer, the new drummer and guitarist respectively, that them dressing up in Peter Criss's and Ace Frehley's makeup, doing their tricks and stunts, is a ripoff to the music industry and to the fans. And I'm inclined to agree. Paul says he doesn't owe nostalgia to the fans. We fucking pay you! We pay you! My broke ass has paid you! We have every right to fire you! Tell us what we're gonna have. We tell you what we're gonna have, motherfucker. I am the biggest Kiss fan on the planet. But we can fucking fire you. We made your asses, and we can sure as hell break your asses. And y'all are old now, and them bones are brittle. So Gene, Paul, get your fucking shit together. We're all sick and tired of your mouths. So just listen to the fans for a change. We forgave the disco song. We forgave music from the Elder. We can't take much more though, guys. We just can't take much more. The disco song and the horrible album were made years before I was even born, and I have forgiven you for that. But I don't have much more patience. Now, why would I post a picture of Juliette Lewis in a metal show? Even I was shocked by this. I just found this one out this morning. So let me read to you off the Metal Scrolls. Juliette Lewis is joining Mastodon and Dillinger's supergroup, the Giraffe Tongue. Where is it now? The Giraffe Tongue Orchestra. It's true, it's true. And I think it's kind of cool. You have an Oscar winning actress who has been in many, many famous movies. And speaking of her, one of the guys actually said she doesn't need to be playing in front of 500 people, you know? It's on this shitty, ugly club tour. She's a successful actress. She did a 9-minute long acting scene with Robert De Niro, for God's sakes. And she does this by choice because she loves metal. Hey, if a woman like that gives up the glitz and glamour of Hollywood for the metal scene, you welcome her with open arms, with arms wide open. You can tell I'm excited about this. I'm excited because an actress from Hollywood is going to be unpussified and rock the fuck out in those gritty clubs that we all love. Yeah. Now that is a true rocker. Now we have come to the segment of the show where I like to give shout outs to bands that you may have not heard of. A while ago, I was on this website, and it was recent. It said bands of 2014 that are very new, that you may not have heard of, that you should hear of. They had bands like 1,000 Foot Crutch, Five Finger Death Punch, Cavo. These are all bands. They have been around for a while. And we've heard their songs on the radio stations. They have been played. So, first off, I'm going to give you the name of a band I've seen twice and want to see again. You all should see Romantic Rebel. It was started by brother and sister. The front woman, KT Page. Why can I remember her name off the top of my head without my metal notes? Well, first off, she's fucking hot. Sorry to her brother, but I'm a dude. What can I say? Anyway, she has this powerful voice. It's a mix of the newest stuff, the best of the new, and the best of the old. You got the bassist, the drummer, the guitarist. Add in her voice. Whew. They have a new single out called "Believe." Their self-titled album has just been released as of, I want to say January of this year, maybe a little bit earlier. Another good song you might want to check up. It's on YouTube. It's called "Dirty Love Song." It's actually one of my favorites. Another band, they're new-ish, but very, very good band. Their last album they released in 2013, but I have the first album right here. The band is The Last Place You Look. And this CD right here is See the Light Inside of You. This is another band that is completely different. And they're good. They're not following the same model that you hear in most other bands. The lead singer has this deep voice, but he's screaming too, but he can also be very melodic. The tunage to the music, melodic, catchy tunes, catchy lyrics. They're definitely an intense band to see live. That is The Last Place You Look. The album again is called See the Light Inside of You. My favorite song off of the album is Just Let It Go. It will raise those hairs on your arm, man. It surely will. And I'm not going to give too much away. Check Romantic Rebel out on YouTube, and check out The Last Place You Look on YouTube. See the Light Inside of You is the name of the album. Check those bands out, both of them out, and you will not be disappointed. Fuck what the websites say. They're not with the times. I am. Look at me. Don't I look like a rocker? Yes, I stutter. That's because I get too over fucking excited. Anyway, I hope you liked the show. That's it for now. All I can say about the metal monastery, it's my dwelling, and where I dwell, metal shall come forth. Stay maniacally metal, motherfuckers.